have different darkness and shadow looming around them, and you might be somebody that they want to try this with. They want to prey on you. They're the predator, and they want to use you in some shape, manner, or form. So I want you to know that you are divinely protected. And excessive rudeness, excessive violence, being angry in this circumstance is preferred. Someone is trying to pressure you into violating your dignity, violating your safety, violating your sanity, security. Yes, you deserve to act with rudeness, violence, and harshness to an extent that you don't murder them, but you can increase your anger and you can cover yourself, shield yourself, recognize what they're doing to you. Recognize what they're trying to pull you into. Maybe they want to bring you to their house and then they're going to hurt you. Maybe they're trying to feed you something that they're going to poison you with. Maybe they're going to spike your drink. There's many ways that people can violate your trust, and listening to your intuition and getting angry or mad is a preferred response. Getting angry is a preferred response, and do not let them guilt you or shame you for standing in your power. A lot of the times, they will be in denial and act like they don't know what you're talking about. They do this because you found out about them. You found out their true intention. You found out that they want to manipulate you. They want to abuse you. They want to use you. They want to exploit you. They want something from you without respecting you. They want to take advantage of you. So when this happens, understand you have sovereignty and authority to protect yourself and use negative emotions, getting angry, getting disgusted, showing that they are despicable, and do not be reserved in expressing those emotions, because those emotions is a validation to your whole entire nervous system and body, and it's fine to shame them. It's fine that you embarrass them, humiliate them, and shame them, because you are protecting yourself from being sexually abused, from being taken advantage, from being forced to agree into a decision that will cause you further harm, further danger. Because they, first of all, if they are forcing you to go to their house, they want to sexually exploit or abuse you. Second of all, if they are trying to force you to eat something that you don't like, they might have spiked the drink, they might have spiked the food, they might have poisoned something. Number three, there's so many other ways that they could just violate your trust. So showing these emotions validates your intuition. You are not, there is no way in hell, there's no chance in hell that you're expected to be a nice person. There's no fucking way that they expect you to be a fucking nice bitch. Be petty as fuck. Be rude as fuck. Be so hostile as fuck. And just embarrass the fucking bitch. Or the fucking bastard. Whoever it is. And I'm only telling you this. Use your common sense with my suggestions. Don't just do it because you just feel like you want to throw hate to people. No. Have integrity when you use this. Protecting yourself with integrity and humiliating the right reason. With the right reason, you are shaming people, humiliating, or you are like putting them down, because what they're trying to do is a heinous act of crime. If they're trying to sexually abuse you, ooh. If they're molesting you, ooh. If they are trying to steal from you, if they're trying to force you to doing drugs, if they're trying to make you steal something, what the fuck? So understand that, remember your authority and sovereignty to discriminate, judge, and make judgment according to the situation. You have to stop being gullible, being naive, being nice, because nobody else is watching over you. Your parents are not with you 24/7 to watch over you. You have to learn to protect. You have to learn to protect yourself against idiots who don't have parents teaching them the right from wrong. Sometimes we will meet people who do not have this kind of education, conscience to know right from wrong. They're selfish, they're greedy, they are self-centered, they're obnoxious, and they only know what they want without caring about your safety, without caring about your security, your protection. They act with intention to take advantage, not to respect you at all. So why are you there? And your sovereignty, your independence, your authority is telling you, get the fuck out of there. Fucking cut that connection. Limit that interaction. Fuck off. Tell them to fuck off. Tell them to fuck off, but probably not in a nice way, just in a way that you don't give a fuck. Okay? Because sometimes there are reasons where you cannot tell them to fuck off. So unfortunately, you just have to like say, okay, great. Minimize your communication, get the fuck out. Okay? So that is one case scenario if you are being targeted by a predator who's trying to suck your light out of your soul. Okay? And I know that this became very serious, but to me, that is very valuable because I needed to hear for myself as well as a reminder. Lock it in and say, hey, I have the authority to discriminate, judge, and not people please walking on eggshells with somebody who I don't give a fuck about, a stranger, or somebody who I just met. Why we push love away and self-sabotage is because of this situation. If you have complex post-traumatic stress disorder with this kind of individuals making you fear trusting people, fear showing yourself, fear being seen, fear sharing, fear being visible, and when you speak up, when you, and you know the thing is, one more thing about what they do, they will pretend not to understand what you're talking about to save their face, and they will tell you that you're over exaggerating, that you are being dramatic, but it's like, excuse you, if you try to sexually abuse somebody who's not interested in you, that is being over exaggerating and over dramatic. If you're trying to force somebody to go home with you, that is being dramatic and that is being exaggerating. If you're forcing somebody to feel weak so that they can't make a decision, there's hell for them in the future. But for now, the way that we can reclaim our power back is that we discriminate immediately. Discriminate the opposition immediately. Detach, disentangle yourself from the person who's trying to violate you. And they may act like they don't understand what you're talking about, but you know that's the last straw. You know that is the cutoff. You know that's the reason to break it. all the connections. When you've seen this red flag, no matter what's on the table, you need to back away and you need to alert somebody you trust. Somebody you trust that can understand your point of view and validate your experience. Or call your therapist, call your friends, your family, and tell them this happened and somebody is assaulting me because XYZ, and you need to prepare something to show in case the law gets involved or the police gets involved. Prepare something, because sometimes these people are criminals to be. So now, you don't have the fear of being seen, you have the fear of being used. If you have this history of people trying to use you over and over again, there is something that you need to heal. There's a boundary you need to build. There's something about you that you don't realize, and it took me a long time to realize this. And even now, I'm still in the process of realizing it. What I realize is that you might not be common, okay? You might not be average. If you are average, they will not do this to you. They will not try to take advantage of you if you are average. You have something that they don't. You have something that they don't. You have either a strength, a personality trait, you have a skill, a talent, you have the aura, you have the image, you have the commanding presence or energy that they inspire or aspire to have. They are inspired by who you are, but they don't compliment you directly. They are secret fans, stalkers, obsessed, fanatics, fans of yours. Unfortunately, this can happen. I'm only telling you this because the past few months, the girls that I've been meeting, the way that they carry themselves is more like an extremely annoying, excited fans rather than clients or friendliness. It's exhausting.